A rhythmic thrumming punctuates the air, passing through you, vibrating your lungs and your chest and making it hard to breathe. It's an electricity that makes the hair on your skin stand up in protest. Ahead, you hear the sounds of chanting, accented by the moist wriggling of larvae. There are low rumbles, too, stone on stone. The sense of imminence is everywhere. Something is coming, and it has to be stopped. Well, here we are. We're not currently in combat rounds, which I love. Although I have the weirdest feeling we're going to be straight back into combat in just a moment. I don't think this is going to last very long. We get to do dialogue first, of course. Time for the confrontation. What is that? Jessica appears to be in the throes of a violent trance or mild seizure, a manic state brought on by the terrible energies she is attempting to conduct. Meathook, stop! The Queen approaches! The vessel, the summoning! We cannot be disturbed! Let's see. Your vessel is gone! This is over, Jessica! No, there is no vessel and there will be no queen. Jessica's eyes roll back in her head. Whatever magic she is channeling is fast approaching a crescendo. Fast approaching a crescendo. Okay. Lynn speaks in her place. You may have taken Marie-Louise, our chosen, but another Telestrian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be host to our queen and the mother of a new world. You'll be the mother of a dead world. Harlequin still sports a wry smile. On the plus side, 1 billion creepy crawly children makes for one hell of a Mother's Day. Ha ha ha! We're all gonna die. No, I will become a perfect being. Through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. Got a bit of a messianic complex there, don't you? When Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection beyond their shared zealotry. The Hive has no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond reproduction. We are one. Let's see. Sam had a hunger too, didn't he, Jessica? This seems to throw her off. What? You said it yourself. Sam had appetites. All that mattered to him was his next fix. Vile appetites! Yeah, Jessica, but appetites he couldn't control, and he died for them. Because I willed it. Yes, Jessica, but why? There was more to it than just your mother. The hum of magical energy permeating the room seems to quiet. She's listening. I don't think we can talk her down, but I think if we make the right dialogue choices, the next fight isn't so terrible. You came under the thrall of these creatures long before you knew of your mother's death. The Brotherhood, they were a family to me. Yes, and they had already freed you from your old life, so why come back? Why kill Sam? She falters. I had to. For what he did. For what he had become. You said Sam represented a sickness in the world, but I think he represented the sickness in you. You're trying to confuse me. Yes, I am. Is it working? You saw a wrongness in yourself, and you projected it onto Sam. No, he was your brother, Jessica, your twin, don't you see? Jessica falls quiet. She bows her head. I'm sorry. But there's no turning back. I cannot undo what's been done, and I can't stop what's to come. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arching her back and nearly lifting her off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near! Get back here! Okay, insect pillars. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one that's glowing over here. That feels like the right choice. Missed? Really? It's just sitting there, man. I don't remember what I need to be doing here. I think the right move is to ignore Jessica and attack the pillars. Yes, okay. I was gonna say, if I'm wrong, we'll figure it out pretty quickly. Actually, can I even attack her directly? Well, not with that attitude. I need to figure out if there's a fourth pillar that I can't see. Also... Aha! There. There we go. We got an apocalypse spirit on the ground. Okay. No, I think it's just 3 pillars. Oh, also the bugs. Right, I forgot about the bugs. Meat hook, bug time. There, that one's open. Okay, yeah, so we just have to keep attacking those. Just. All we have to do is slaughter these horrifying bugs, and then everything will be fine, right? Can I target her? I don't seem to be able to. Harlequin, go back over there. Oh, there's Jessica. We don't seem to be able to target her. Oh, line of sight is blocked. I should really keep this guy over here for the shooting of the bugs. Go ahead and hasten Meat Hook. Pretty much always the right choice. Keep him active. Okay, we are going to let the Apocalypse Spirit handle this. Hopefully that's not the wrong choice. Okay, it's just not dealing enough damage is the problem. Oh, Meat Hook! Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Hang on a sec. Sword, go. There we go, that did the job. Okay, we can hurt her. So I assume then that we just need to cut her down. This is pretty intense. I need to turn on my music a little bit. Drop these things before we get overwhelmed. Wait a sec. Yeah, there's one over there, but we are clear over here for the time being. So, question. Can I attack these things? No. Okay. Then... we do kind of need to stay a little bit spread out here. What should I be doing right now? Slow Jessica. There we go. That's productive. Well, okay, or it would be. You can get a hit. You. Deal with that. Or not. Not's fine too. There we are. What are you casting? What's that you're casting? Is that magic? I don't like that. You don't get to do that. Oh no. More bugs. None of them have opened yet. Possibly single-minded determination will carry the day here. We should zoom in so we can see the action a little better. We don't seem to be able to do AP damage to her. That's a little irritating. I'm gonna have Harlequin stay put, I guess. There's a bug. Hang on. Where is the bug? Where is the bug? I can't see it. It's over here somewhere. Switch you to burst fire and that. Continue trying to slow Jessica. We don't want her running away from us now. Unfortunately, we can't just target Lynn and call it a day. There you go. She can just go through Meat Hook if she wants to escape. Eventually this thing is going to breach containment, and that could be pretty bad, but in the meantime... Alright, just end. Oh. Ah, there is another pillar. Okay, now... Fine, I guess we're just going to waste an action running over here. Ooh, we can cleave. Harlequin, if you wouldn't mind, old pal. Yeah, that got the job done. Was that a waste of a turn? He did not get his punchies. Alright. Might as well have this guy doing something. Okay, this thing hasn't breached containment yet. That one's about to get up, so we're gonna have to deal with that. There it goes. Where's she going? Yeah, there you go. Focus your attacks on the spirit. That's a great idea, actually. I'm going to have Meathook continue focusing on Jessica. Because he can deal tons of damage on every turn. There's another bug loose. Oh, that's a big one. That looks tough. Oh no. This is getting ugly. We should really wrap this up. Then Harlequin, come over here. You get way back from that thing. Now the good news is, even if this thing does escape as it just has, since the bugs are closer, it should fight with them. Yep, cool. Well, they're going to fight with it anyway. No, it's going to attack its master. That is not what I wanted. Where'd she go? Get back here. Where do you think you're going? Oh, that one got back into its body. Okay. This is getting ugly. Ugh, okay. Oh boy. Manibolt, fine. The bugs don't actually matter, strictly speaking, as long as we can, you know, resolve this before we're completely overwhelmed. Oh. Okay. Nope, what have I done? How did I click outside the window? We're in full screen. We can summon a Force 4 Water Elemental. Might as well go ahead and use them. Big Wave on yourself. Okay. Okay, it's just gonna completely bypass us. Why would you do that? Okay, that's not... He's at the wrong angle. Oh, that also damages the bugs. Okay, cool. I did not notice that, but that is sensible and also really cool. I think we're gonna do this. I think we got it. Oh, that got rid of the, that got rid of the one. Okay. Oh, actually, I should just have Harlequin up on this thing. Cool. Oh boy. We're just gonna drop Shadow here so that our spirit can't shoot at us. And then we're gonna have this spirit engage that one. Accident. Enemies within a range of their action costs go up by what? Sure, will cause an accident. Oh. Nope. I am not managing this very well. Get over there. Okay, fine, whatever. Just meat shield for us. Just be there for it to attack. Yes, good. They are fighting amongst themselves. That is what I want. Just about got her. Come on. Really? Now we're going to start with the missing, huh? Ugh. Okay, unfortunately, I need to move Harlequin outside the shadow so that we can drop these things. And also the ghost. And then I need you to do something about that, because that is becoming a real problem. You heal yourself. Crud. Okay. Go over here. Okay, our water spirit's behaving. Why can't it target anything with that? Okay, fine. Mandible. And we're gonna miss with the mandible. Alright, that's fine. Again, you're here to be expendable. Which you're doing very well. Man, she is squirrely. She's drawing power from that thing. Yeah, we know. We already figured that out. Ow! Even though we're winning, this is still pretty messy. Oh, there she is. Cleave time! Okay, you know what? Cleave her. There. You have ruined everything! She's healing herself. I don't recall authorizing that. What do we have to do now? Stop the ceremony. Eliminate the rest of the insect true forms. Okay, so we just had to clear the room at this point. That's very doable. What is happening? Why is everything taking so long here? Okay. Okay, so the unfortunate thing here is that we have to take out this spirit before we can safely engage the bugs, so I'm gonna have to run Harlequin up on this thing. I'm not a fan of that. Ugh. Oh boy, he really cannot hit that thing. Alright, fine. Target the insect spirit, I guess. That's also not going real well for us. We can summon another one to fight the first one. Okay, now listen. Wow, they really want her dead. To be fair, what have I been saying this whole time? Geek the mage, right? And boy, are they trying to geek her. They are geeking her hard. She is holding... That's not what I meant to click. If I have to redo this because of my own incompetence, I will be unhappy. I guess if we finish this fast enough, it won't matter that she's down. Get your punchies. Okay, see, it's just we need to deal with that thing. Oh, for crying out loud, it's back in its body. It's just making this take longer. There. Oh, that one's back up. Look, you see that? This is going worse the longer it goes on. We need to wrap this up. And she's dead. Okay, July West is dead. Well, that is unfortunate. My sincerest condolences to the Kickstart backer whose character that was. Losing you is admittedly inconvenient. It's okay, I think we are legitimately almost out of here. Okay, that thing doesn't have any AP left. Okay, it gets up. Oh yeah, that one. I immediately forgot about it as soon as it was out of my line of sight again. It's okay, it's okay. We're winning. We are winning. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, but we are indeed winning. Kind of hard to decide sometimes what to do here, because everything's terrible. Okay, you. Yep, doesn't matter that he can hit Meat Hook, because Meat Hook's immune to this. We're all immune to the effects of the launcher, which is a really good thing, because it means we can shoot through each other. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm really struggling with misclicks here. Really, guys? Come on, Tier Ghost. Unnamed Tier Ghost, come through for us. Yes! Good man! Are we done? We're not done. Somehow we're not done yet. Okay. Eliminate the rest of the insect true forms. Okay, we did it. Alright, fantastic. What now? Okay. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There is something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She has abandoned me, expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. It had to be done. This nest would have overrun the city if we hadn't stopped you, just like Chicago. She shakes her head weakly, her body slumped as if it might fold itself into the ground. You don't understand. There are nests everywhere, in every major city. It is only a matter of time. Tears run down her face. What have I done? You set a bunch of bugs loose in Seattle. And Sam, I'm so sorry, Sam. Decide the fate of Sam Watt's killer. Jessica looks at you, pleading. Please, Meat Hook, don't let them eat me. Let's see. I promise justice. This feels like justice. They'll eat you, but Sam is going to get justice first. Or death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. We're going to go with that one. I don't remember if it actually makes a difference. We're going to choose here at the end to do the good thing. She lowers her head in shame. I understand. Do we have to fight these things now? Don't make me fight these things. Okay. You emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun, and it's quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out into the street, the order coming from Detective McKlusky himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call, and it ends. Here we are, back on the streets as though nothing had happened. One crew member short. Unfortunately. Many apologies. Hey, there's Coyote. And we're still wounded. Hey, Jimmy. And after we broke up the ritual, Meat Hook chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And... oh, hey, there's our friend, Dresden. And Meat Hook says something like, I won't let them eat you, Jessica. You're coming with me. You're going to pay for what you've done. It was very dramatic. Then we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCAS FBI. They're going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood. So, this nest is cleaned out, and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. James assesses you with a newfound respect. That's right, buddy. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Meat Hook. Air Brackhouse is having it weaponized now for distribution to Knight-Errant forces. Knight-Errant is another private police company, like Lone Star. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. So what happens next? That is for others to determine. People other than you. Still, you have turned in a yeoman's effort. Your mom's got a yeoman's effort. And regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving of a reward. Can I punch this guy? What would you ask of me? Not much. Just McKlusky's badge. I hear you have an opening for a new VP of security. Do we become corporate? No. We are going to take the petty option here and have McKlusky's badge. Telestrian's ice breaks for a moment. You short-circuit an invasion of extra-dimensional insects, and for your reward you wish to have an insignificant police detective dismissed from his position? I'm improvising. I've been through a lot this week. Still, the guy's a jackass. He smiles an icy smile. I cannot disagree. He displays a rare combination of brute and sycophant that I cannot abide. He's a bad cop. Very well. Detective McKlusky is now Citizen McKlusky. The man grates on my nerves anyway, and since this action requires little more than a nod to the proper peon, you may ask another boon of me. I'm feeling generous today. Okay, fine. I hear you have an opening for a new VP of security. Telestrian regards you a moment. He seems to be choosing his words. Unfortunately, an orc is not an appropriate fit for a Telestrian Industries Corporation executive. I'm gonna stab you. I'm sure you understand. However, I believe whomever fills the position would benefit from an executive consultant of your caliber. The position will pay quite handsomely, I assure you. Report to work on Monday. Uh-huh. This sounds like they're gonna fire us after our, right before our probation period ends. Oh, sorry, it's just not working out, Meat Hook. Then with the stabbing, just wear something more appropriate. Good day. Fine. Hawaiian shirt, socks, and sandals. Can do. Oh, we have so many people to talk to. Okay. Well, Coyote. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer, and now he'll get his justice. It was a little more involved than I expected. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Coyote grins. First time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco, head back to the Union, maybe watch a Trid or something, and I could use a long shower, too. After that, you could learn the business, take over for Mrs. Kubota someday. She gets a twinkle in her eye. Someday, maybe, when the rest of my body is made of metal, too. But not today. Coyote, you're not a good Shadowrunner. Today I run the shadows. Get paid, get dirty, get killed, probably. I've seen you in action. See you around, Meat Hook. You're quite a guy. Thank you. I can honestly say, I've never met an orc quite like you. Thank you for being so honest. Harlequin! The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Does the press really matter? Because important people know about it? Like a great dragon or a billionaire industrialist elf? Let me show you something. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian. Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tir-Tangire. They're not going to trust what he's telling them. And frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game. Always has. Do you trust him? No, just like I don't trust you. Don't take it personally, kid. You shouldn't trust me either. I've been manipulating runners like you for years. I'm manipulating you right now. You just don't know my game yet. Let's continue this dance. I have one more to show you. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there? He's with Ares Macro Technology. Enormous megacorp, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly, they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Not from me. No, not from you. You're a runner, that's the idea. But it's not the giant machination it appears to be. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything, and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus. Alas. Okay, so what's the lesson in all of this? That I did it all for nothing? He laughs. Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged, the cards are stacked, the dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was, every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their fragging game. We don't swallow their Drex sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. That's where real life is, kiddo. Reality's living in the places no one wants you to see. Let's see. Where's Herr Brackhouse? I thought he'd be here too. He flew back to Berlin. All sorts of things brewing there. He was very impressed with you, though. It could probably turn into work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with a dragon, kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. Until I need you for something. Then I'm a bastard. See you around, Harlequin. Hello, Detective McKlusky. McKlusky's alternating between trying to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you looking at, Chube? Throw a flurry of punches too fast for the orc to see. He goes down with a thump. We got him! Ha ha ha! Worth it. We'll talk to Armitage last. We'll talk to Dresden next. The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Meathook, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Oh, just making more work for you. Thanks, but I prefer natural causes. He pops his eyebrows, eager. You know it's all over the Trivid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Yeah, it's Snohomish. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. He leans in, whispers conspiratorially. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? A vigilante attack, huh? Wow. I know. It's fascinating, isn't it? Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns at himself. That was a double negative. So, the big question. What about the dead man's switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Yeah, I'm going to collect. Excellent. I'm sure you deserve it. How do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comm link. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. I'll get around to it soon. Great. I'm sure there are other people you'll want to talk to first. Take care, Meathook. Actually, yes, because we want to talk to Armitage first. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. I knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Did you doubt I would? Not for a minute. Yeah, that's right, buddy. That's right. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Meathook and the Dead Man's Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skimmed the surface. I am pretty good at this, aren't I? I heard Mitsuhama's looking for a team, and they specifically want orcs. No idea what that's about. Can't be anything good. And I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tiers got it on total lockdown. No fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. And there's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends there who are good for a job. I'd love to do something with the Orc Underground. The Sons of Sauron? Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'll think about it, Jake. You do that. If you want to find me, I'll be at McKraken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. Alright, let's end this thing. This very conveniently placed phone line. The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in on the Dead Man's Switch. Let's call the firm, because I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. There's no point in spending our karma. We can export the character at the end and use them in other things. But right now, let's just end it. You tap in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other side of the vid phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone and recognition slowly appears on his face. Oh, hey, it's you, Meathook, right? So, you got Sam's killer, huh? Are you even a lawyer? Yeah, of course. Well, technically I'm not a lawyer anymore, but I'll just slot Sam's video for you. Hang on. We're not getting paid, are we? He fumbles for a moment and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static and is replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background, probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey, buddy, looking good, looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You were always the dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back. His breath hitches in his chest. Aw. You're the only one. The only one who ever tried to help me. Ever. Except my sister. She tried. More than once. She tried. I never let her, though. Never let her in. I regret that. A lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You still a twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs, heavy. Listen, do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name is Jessica, tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Yeah, I think we're good on that front. As good as we're gonna get. Just tell her I love her. He straightens himself, shakes it off. That grin is back. Boy, this is tragic. This is heartbreakingly tragic. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey, thanks for giving a crap. Seriously. I appreciate it, of course. Of course we don't get paid. It would be too easy if we got paid. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence and then you feel a tug on your jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? He told me to never trust a dead man. And that's it. We done. Okay, I'm going to read one more thing, and then I believe it's cut to credits. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a tri-vid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons, but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called Fabs 3 is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. And that's it! That is Shadowrun Returns. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. I've got a heck of a lot of editing to do, so I'm gonna get on it. Alright. There are worse ways to spend my birthday, and I hope, folks, that if you're watching this down the line, you've gotten some use out of this. As I say every time I do one of these, you know, the holidays can be a lot. Sometimes you need to get away from people. Sometimes you just need a friendly voice inside your head for a few hours. And so I hope whatever you're using this for, even if you just got it on in the background while you're doing something else and you're mostly ignoring me, I hope you're getting some use out of it. Happy to help. That was a lot of fun. I love Shadowrun. It is one of my favorite IPs. It's quite possibly my favorite tabletop game. I'll probably do the other two games in the series. I say two. It's Dragonfall and Hong Kong, because unfortunately Boston Lockdown is dead. I never even got a chance to play it. I pre-ordered it, never got a chance to play it. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, look, Double Fine was involved with this. I don't think I knew that. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Let's do the outro. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Hey, look at that. David Fry, Eric Mersman. Yep, there they are. There they are. Alright. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks as always to those of you watching this not ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. There's Clue, there's Von Gross. You know, I'll see you again soon. I'm constantly uploading. I upload at least twice a week. Lots of stuff on the channel. Go check it out. It's there if you need it. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I'll see you next time, and until then, watch your back, shoot straight, conserve ammo, and never deal with a dragon. Birdman out.